What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell.
Because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
In Amsterdam. It's about 11:30 at night, and we're gonna walk from Amsterdam Central Station all the way down to Museumplein. We're gonna check out the sights, check out the vibe, and hopefully we stay out of trouble. As well as, y'all know I gotta show y'all around.
I ain't gonna lie, the way he kind of did the Netflix thing with the intro,
and around this time it's usually starting to clear out, and you can see it actually right back here. And I mean, even when you look at the station, there's hardly anyone just going in or coming out of the station, because again, everything is just kind of calming down. And usually, from what I've noticed, it calms down just around 11. And now from Amsterdam Central Station all the way down to Museumplein is about a 1.6 mile walk, which is about 2.57 kilometers, but we're gonna be actually walking a little bit longer than that because we got some side quests to do as well. So when I look tonight, we'll probably get there around maybe in an hour and a half. But if you didn't know, Amsterdam Central is literally about 15-minute train ride from Haarlem if you take the inner city. But also too, if you took the Sprinter, it's maybe 18 to 20 minutes. And now what we're gonna do is actually walk straight down this way, but before we walk straight down that way, we're actually gonna head over this way near the red light district, like near the naughty area. Now, don't worry.
I ain't gonna lie. So besides Ubering and the cars and stuff, the Sprinter look like it's a dope idea to get from A to B. But being that, you know, it's anybody's first time walking around Amsterdam, it would be perfect. But an hour though, an hour walk.
Well, where he's taking us is an hour.
Right. So yeah, I might have to get on that Sprinter to see some quick views.
On the next stop.
Yeah, then we try another day.
Not going that deep in. We're just gonna kind of go through here and loop around and then get back on the main strip that I usually go on. We ain't trying to get demonetized on YouTube. And not for nothing, Amsterdam's actually really interesting at night, especially when you come to certain parts like near the red light district. It's a lot going on over here. Tons of people out, just drinking, partying, and chilling it up. Along with everybody just drunk and high. No, I'm just kidding. And now what's interesting about Amsterdam too is that around certain areas, like here in the red light district, there is a sign that says no drinking. Now, I personally think that that's probably because people are getting too crazy. And on top of that, this is obviously where most of the tourism hang out. So y'all will hang out around this area. But literally, if you go just a little bit further out, you will not see these signs, and you will see people like pulling up at parks drinking. Like, it is not illegal for you to drink in public. I mean, it is, but it's not. As you can see, it's actually fairly quiet. Usually it is just so packed down this street. There are more people down there, which we're not gonna go to. There are a lot more people down there, but not so much right here. Also, quick side note, there's a place right here called Cafe Trinity. Me and Sam actually went there to have lunch one time. Like, it had to be like maybe a year ago. We like met up, just catching up, and we had lunch right over there. Not for nothing, man, that place was sauce. It was really good. I don't even remember what we had. I think we had like Toasties or something, and it was like really, really good. Like, I think the Toasties were made with like Texas toast style. Really good.
It's 11 o'clock. People inside.
Yeah, he says it's usually busy, but...
And now, since a bunch of people come here and party and drink, you can see that obviously there's a lot of places still open, even though it's around 11:30, pushing almost 11:45. Yet there's so many places out.
So their center district is like all downtown, where you go and everything will be open nonstop. You know, that way people can still party, have fun, especially bars. Obviously, y'all big bar culture. So I'm pretty sure that's what it's like. That's a similarity to that, though.
Yeah, I would say it would be about that amount of people, depending on the city that you're in. That would be out, you know, unless it's a weekend. On a weekend, it looked like a block party. Yeah. But he didn't say if it was a weekend or not. So.
They were serving food, and Yeah, they are just wide open. Also, something that's fairly new, these projections right here. That one says it's illegal to buy drugs off the street. But yeah, I don't remember projections. It may not be that new, because look, I don't hug the block and everything.
He said you don't hug the block.
You talking about the red wave? It's enough they said that no drinking, right? And it's illegal. Y'all just want people to have the most craziest guilty conscience. Well, when they're walking past doing they know they're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, if that was here, they'll be doing it right in front of the projection.
Bruh.
Like that all the time at night, especially not over here. This is not really my vibe. So it could be, look, it could literally be like 2 years old and I wouldn't know. And that dude wasn't paying attention, dropped all his food. Alright, now we are back on the main strip and we just passed that fry place, right? What amazes me is how they have lines over there. And I'll be honest, the fries are just, look, this ain't no shade to them, but the fries are mediocre at best. There ain't nothing special about that place. But I say they got the best fries, and it'd be a line every day. Oh, it's not look like some people are singing back there. What are they singing? But yeah, Amsterdam at night, what is it like? Well, again, it's very, very chill. Also, too, quick side note, you can literally see, look, there's like hardly anybody here. It is definitely different at night. Also, too, same in this way, there's hardly anybody over there. Usually, it is just so packed.
But
you guys see.
I don't know, but for some reason, I feel like they would have standby security. I'm looking to see if that's the thing out there or not. So far, it don't seem like they have any crazy security out there that's out patrolling around 11 o'clock at night.
And that's a good observation, because we will probably at least see one police car by now.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, I don't know, because this is a tourist area, so just let us know.
Yeah, if that's really high patrol.
Me walking through here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like it. I like it when it's like late and like clearing out, and I also like it early morning. I'm talking like 5 a.m. Yes, I have been here at 5 a.m. And it's very similar, except for the sun's out just a little bit, depending on the time of the year. But yeah, I would say around 5 to like 8 a.m., you will then notice a bunch of people coming out to clean, like just everywhere. There's so much going on. Trucks are just lined up on the sidewalk, delivering food and groceries and all this other stuff. All right, and now we just made it to Dom Square. Dom Square is about I would say, if you're coming straight from the station, it's about a 7-minute walk if you're walking like medium speed. But yeah, not too far. And look how quiet it is. Not one person over there playing with pigeons. Not one person. All I need is you, baby, baby. Oh. You walk straight down this way. That's actually where the red light district is. And that's where we were, but we were just further on that side, away from all the nutty stuff. There's also like a great Chinese grocery store, like market over there too as well. And then just a bunch of really good restaurants. And now if you're walking along the strip just like I am, right over this way, parallel to the main strip, is Kalverstraat, and it is completely empty. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just go down this one right here. So go down the alley, and again, just parallel to the main strip, right? But yeah, walk straight down the alley, and now you are on Kalverstraat, and it is completely empty. I mean, well, besides those guys right there, but it is completely empty.
Amsterdam seemed like they have a lot of alleys. Watching movies growing up, alleys was never a good thing. Alleys is where things pop off at.
But their alleys are lit.
Very good observation. Facts. Not at all.
All the stores are closed, which is actually crazy to see, because this street is usually one of the busiest streets in Amsterdam. I don't know where everybody be getting this money from. I feel like I'm the only one that don't be out spending the money when I come on this street, because people are just shopping it up. And I was just coming up past Roken, which is like the metro station right over there, as well as the tram stop right here. And I will say that doing night videos, I actually really like doing them, right? Love doing the night videos. There's just a bit of a problem doing them, and that is the equipment that I have is just not good enough. So I'm relying on the light from the store to get actually pretty good image quality. Oh man, I got lost in the sauce. I was talking so much. I'm supposed to go this way. We are pushing on. We just passed Kalverstraat, and we are heading to Museum Plein. Yeah. Right over here, you have the flower market, and look, it is as dead as a doornail down there. Everybody cleared out. Also, too, I believe this way you have the Anne Frank house, which is also very quiet. Then you also have, usually people are like so crowded right over here. There's a few people out tonight, but yeah, usually right here during the day, the sun just beams right over here. And people love just chilling out here. People will sit on the floor. People will sit on the benches right over there. People love the sun. And also, too, quick side note about the Anne Frank house. Let me get in the light. But quick side note about the Anne Frank house. Apparently, there's the Western bells that used to ring, and that's what kept Anne Frank sane when she was, you know, going through the things she was going through. I just learned that tonight. How did I learn that tonight? I will tell you later, because yeah, it's a very interesting story. And yeah, wow, look how quiet it is. Like I'm walking on the tram track. Uh-oh, there's a tram coming. Let me get off that tram. But yeah, it is extremely quiet. It's so quiet, I feel like I'm just talking way too loud. If I remember correctly, I believe 0-0.
We have watched a lot of the what do you call it? The development, urban. It left me. But we have watched a lot of those videos where we see like the bike life and the public transportation, and just to see that the tram is going like in the middle of the streets, you know.
Yeah.
And we're seeing in real time how the cars are on the outside of the city center. Like we can watch the videos where they're doing the animation all day long, but as he's going through and we can see it,
right, it
looks like it's doable. For a visit.
Man, mad organized.
For a visit. We won't just be on the bikes.
Yeah.
Might be down this way. It's either down here or down there. I can't remember. 0-0 is one of the best sandwich places. I would say 0-0 and...
Let's talk about the no potholes. Because they got bricks on the ground.
For real, huh?
Man.
Romeo. Now, it is a little different walking in Harlem at night versus walking in Amsterdam at night. And I think one of the biggest differences is the sounds. Like you can hear the sounds of the trams. You can also hear the sounds of that the trams make when from the lines up here. You can hear the electricity from the trams, and that's like crazy because you can't hear it during the day. So many people out. As well as just like you can hear ducks and you can hear the water. You can hear the a lot of people on the bikes. You can hear the chains rolling. Like that's how different it is in Harlem and Amsterdam at night. Now they both are very similar in a sense of like. They both have things dedicated to like whatever you want to do. Like legit, it's almost like there's something for everybody in Amsterdam, just like it was in Harlem. And now we are coming up on Museumplein already. You can actually see it way down there. We're coming up on it quick. I think I might take a quick detour to my favorite square. And I learned recently that the square is named after a famous chess player. And we'll take a quick detour right over there to the square, and I will tell you guys about the story, as well as is it safe in Amsterdam at night. And it's actually really late right now. It's already past 12 already. I would have been at Museumplein already, but I was stopping to take pictures, like B-roll shots and all this stuff, and people like talking to me.
Okay, y'all. So, take back my earlier comment about the cars. So, do y'all have rules of when the cars get to come in the city? Like, is it only at night? Because I don't see any lanes, but yet I'm seeing cars on the tram tracks.
And what was that? Was that like more of a taxi? Because they did have like that old safety blue and red stripe on it. So I'm not sure.
We're about to see 2 more cars. I don't know.
Okay.
Talking to me.
See, that's regular cars. Oh, maybe not.
But yeah, as for safety, I will say that, yeah, it's actually fairly safe. Now, I hear that it has gotten a tad worse, but yeah, it's fairly safe. My wife also works in Amsterdam, and she comes home fairly late too as well. Not as late as I'm out, but she does come home fairly late. And again, I want to be clear that things do happen. The Netherlands is not perfect, and everyone's situation is different. And I think people forget that I'm talking about from like when I'm comparing it to mostly America and the places I've been in America. And a quick side note, that place, that little area right down there, that area is like always lit during the day, during the night, always. There's so many people over there. There's like this cafe right over here I've actually been to, and that's actually really nice too. I don't know what the name of it. It just says cafe.
You can't miss it.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of it. Also, too, these hands are pretty cool too. And then right over here past this tram, you have, I believe it's Cafe American, I believe, or yeah, I believe it's Cafe American. And yeah, that cafe is actually pretty good too. There's a lot of good places around here that's actually really good. Again, I'm mostly comparing safety to what I've known my whole life in the States. For example, like Chicago, it's a bit sketchy at night. Depending on like the area, it's a bit sketchy. And even some of the good areas I'm hearing are actually getting pretty bad. Atlanta's actually not too bad either, but it's also been getting a lot worse too as well. Downtown, Midtown, yeah, I wouldn't. When I say getting bad, I try not to put myself in the situation. I try to think about it. Would I let my wife go there at night by herself? Atlanta? No. Chicago? No. Texas? No. LA? No.
Lord.
Oh, and I mean just like walking. I mean like walking, taking public transport, or walking to her car, something like that.
That's not good. That's not good. We gotta step it up. We gotta step it up.
I ain't walking nowhere at night.
No, I mean, yeah. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. But for the people that's like mad single, just going out about handling their business, want to go venture off, they should be able to.
Right,
that was a lot of no's.
They really should.
Which is the topic of the video is it safe to walk at night? And he was just comparing other locations, and he was giving flat out no's. It's not.
Right.
So we got to do better.
We really do.
we really do better.
Now I'll go out by myself in a car, like go to a store, but better believe I'm protected.
Yeah, 100%.
Well protected. But walking, I'm not walking at night. Absolutely not.
At least get on a bike. Like, that's the culture here.
I'm not getting on a bike. No, because my reason is because of my height, and I get mistaken as a kid, and there's people who seek out kids, and not even just kids, women. At night, no. Not even during the day is sketchy, but that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah. It's a bit sketchy. So if she were out, I would be a bit worried. I'm not gonna lie about it. But here, I will say that she's been out so many times in Amsterdam because of work, and sometimes she's teaching late. So yeah, it can be fairly safe. I just gotta say it. It's fairly safe. But everyone has their own perspectives and things that happen to them, and those things that happen to them change their perspective. So I can't knock nobody. Dang, it's a lot of people right there walking. Can y'all see those people right there? A lot of people, a bunch of women or girls, look young, like young girl. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and cross. And yeah, just remember, wherever you go, just be cautious wherever you go, especially if you're going to be out a little late. But I feel like I am fairly fortunate. I'm about to get hit by a bike. But I feel like I am fairly fortunate because it's actually not too bad here. And now, we just arrived at the square. Quick side note, I had said that I thought these were maybe like business buildings or business offices or apartments. Apparently, this up here used to be a jail? Like, jeez, how random is that? Just a random jail right there. And now we are at the plaza. One of my favorite plazas in the Netherlands is this one here, and it's actually named after a famous chess player. But yeah, this is Maxwee named after Max Wee. Now look, I know I'm probably butchering that name, that's my bad. But yeah, apparently he was a famous Dutch chess player, and this is what my favorite square is named after. Also too, that's where the Hard Rock Cafe is right over there. I actually really want to know what happened to the water, like, cause this was cool too. I remember coming here and there being water coming out. But every time I've come here the past year, there's never any water in there. And now as for my little side story, but believe it or not, but I've actually been here twice tonight. Cause you see what happened was I actually came maybe an hour and a half earlier. We dark like a mug. We gotta go back here. But yeah, I actually came to Amsterdam an hour and a half earlier, right? And I was getting some shots of the city when someone spotted me and asked me if I wanted to do a boat tour, like at like 10 o'clock. His name was Raymond. He put me on the boat. We chopped it up. He showed me around. He's the one who told me a little bit of history. Told me about the him and Mia. Told me about the Western Bells that kept Anne Frank like saying. Showed me the mayor's house. Just an amazing group of people. Holy cow. Roman, thank you so much. Thank you, Mia and Roman. Thank you. That was really fun. Believe it or not, they dropped me actually off right over here, and I walked all the way back to the station. And now I'm walking back this way. Also, too, I'm on this deck, and this deck is to that cafe right there. I can't I always forget the name of that place, but that cafe right there used to be Sushi Samba, and that's the place that I actually proposed to my wife to in London. And we love this place, but they closed it down. Great place. Whoa, that was a big old bird. The bird scared the crap out of me. There you go, right there. Y'all see him? Also, too, if you didn't know, right at this square, there is Vondel Park, actually right across the street. Now, it looks dark like a mug over there. Now, would I recommend you going to Vondel Park at like 12 a.m.? No. Do not pull up at Vondel Park at 12 a.m. I mean, well, actually, you could, because I just seen a bunch of people biking right through there. So you could, but it's really dark. Trust me, I've gone through, a lot of light, and yeah, it's dark like a mug. And if I'm being honest, I'm actually shocked to see how many people are still out. There's people chilling on benches, people chilling near the water. Like, yeah, I mean, almost 1 o'clock. Like, legit, almost. If I'm being real, it's not even a popping night. Like, it's Wednesday. It's not even a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. People still out. Look, people still riding their bikes, going. Like, what are all these people doing? A lot of women out, too. A lot of women I've seen in there. But now, as we walk to Museum Planet, I'm gonna cross street real quick because this street right here is kind of like, it reminds me of Beverly Hills a little bit. You have all the fancy shops right down there. So that's why it reminds me of like Rodeo Drive a little bit. But yeah, maybe we'll go down there in another video, but a little bit earlier. That way some things are a little, maybe open. On that note though, we did make it to Museum Planet. Man, long journey,
almost 2 hours.
But we made it.
Man, it took me almost 2 hours to get there. So yo, before we get through the rest of this video, I just want to say overall, it seems like it's dope. Like, it's very chill. He did mention it's a big hard Wednesday, so yeah, that holds weight. It's a Wednesday night.
The people got work and school in the morning. Okay.
Facts.
But yeah, and the gates are still open, even this late. Now this I didn't know. I didn't know the gates were still open. I could have swore I did a walk here before at night, and the gates were not open. Side note, it is just really quiet. You can hear my echo. Jeez, it's quiet. Wow, yeah, I'm the only one up in here. A couple of bikes biking through. But yeah, only one here. But we have made it. And I do have to ask, what do people do? Like, why is everybody... I'm just like blown away at how many people are just out randomly at night. It is so bumping back there. Wow, jeez. So I just want to know, what do people do? Side note, that is a dope shot, especially at night. Wow, that's a dope shot. But yeah, I think that is it for me. I am calling it up.
All right, y'all, that's a wrap, man. Make sure you guys check his channel out. Overall, I think it was a 10 out of 10. Ain't nothing about this. Ain't nothing on a crazy level of what he showed. Everything was real chill, really chill.
Especially since it's a real popular city. You know, that's nice to see.
Yeah.
But let us know, like, about families. Like, you want to see more family videos about Amsterdam and just the Netherlands in general. All right.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.